I think in the past like 80 hours, I've had like 6 hours of sleep, dude.
By the way, Bornstein, I followed your playlist. I hope you followed mine. Oh, wait, he's on it yet.
You
So
hear
I
me,
can't hear
Centeno?
him.
Don't expect me to do anything crazy tonight, dude. I had to work a 62 hours straight.
You do things crazy without me ever having to tell you to do it.
Fucking right, man. Nothing extraordinary tonight, alright?
Second verse, same as the first. Alright, where's Bornstein?
He's loading it right now.
Because he's going to be my FTL if I'm going to be Mr. SL.
Do you need an FTL for the size element?
No, he's basically an FTL with an oversized.
You just assign your 2 ICs and shit like that. I think that'll be it.
Exactly, Bornstein will be the 2 IC and I'll have him
Roger.
jump up here.
You want me to take 3 then?
Yeah, you'll be 3 IC.
Alright.
Also, a slight recommendation for you, JP. If he wants me to call an air support, he knows how to do it.
Leathers?
Yes.
Okay, but it's all about practice, right?
Yes. I'm not saying you have to call an air. You know how many times I've directed you guys to do
No,
shit
I'm not
during
talking about me. I'm
operations?
talking about
So yes,
Hasn't
on
done it
our
before.
location.
Coov's only done it like a few times. Probably Gibbs.
Okay.
Bornstein's done it a few times.
was
Like if
that?
I was to do it, Coov can get
Alright.
put in that.
I can call in 9-line.
All right, Coots and Bornstein, let's go over here, over there, and plan.
Alright.
And then the
Alright.
rest of y'all color up red.
Let me grab some
Alright.
shit real quick. 1 sec.
How you doing tonight, Gibbs?
All right, bros.
You had your test last week, Bornstein. Now it's Coop's turn. And now it's the
Hell
Coop's
yeah,
turn.
bro.
Let's call him Coop.
Okay.
Tomorrow's gonna be a fucking test for me. Jesus.
I'm sad I
Mostly
have to
just
work.
having to put up with Top's bullshit. Am I right here?
No,
Anyway.
yeah, welcome to my world.
All right,
Gary
I
Allen.
just
Yep.
wanted to plan without getting a suggestion every 10 seconds.
Cool.
All
All right. So what are we even doing? Give
So
me
here's the deal.
Cool.
According to command, at the town with the circle and cross,
scene.
Sock, we apparently are going to be dropping, and we are going to be doing recon, and then
Out of a aeroplane.
Hey,
yeah, but
Copy.
we're teleporting.
Okay.
Once we drop, we're gonna move to a position to recon. We're going to essentially count as many contacts as we can, mark priority targets, and we do know that there is a warlord, a local warlord, that's going to enter the town and set up, and we're going to execute him.
FYI, guys, I can't hear you for a second. I'm doing something in Arsenal. I'm not Arsenal, but Zeus. So I cannot hear you for a little bit. So you guys go ahead and keep making your battle plans and set up fucking LZ and shit like that.
Side.
I'm back.
No, on where I marked on the south.
Oh, I didn't do the south this time. Fuck this. I don't like the south
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't like the south at all. So
And the west is gonna be too
Let's
too
see.
big of a
If you
drop
go-
with
yeah,
no
if you-
coverage.
If you go south, you'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'd be about that like 1 click out if you're.
Yeah.
so SF. Anyhow, the reason why I like west
You're about a-
is
you're
just
about a
because of
click out on the
elevation,
east.
but there's no cover, and if anything, like if I was to look at the path, I would want to go down here because there's like a small little bunker and we could use it. Of course, it's probably garrisoned, so we'd probably get caught out right here.
I like the east side. I like the trees. I
so-
like the rocks. I like the lateral movement from south to north with the tree coverage and rock positions. Like right fucking here, we can get close and fuck their shit up if we need to,
Now-
and we can still have cover from chaos. So
I don't want to, put too many assumptions out here. I also like the east side. Now, my
Yeah.
issue with the east side is these three things, right? We've got walls here. So
Again,
that typically
you're
means...
also a click out from your LZ, and for
We can
reconning,
walk,
those
it's
trees
okay.
are going to be issues because you're trying to do a recon. You're not trying to get actively engaged.
I understand that. But there's walls here, which means there's going to be possible garrisoned units there, and then because of this area, there's civilization right here, and it's sort of a back entrance. There's most likely going to be patrols walking through this forest. I mean, why I would put patrols there, right?
I mean, your IQ is over 67, and you've seen running water before.
True.
But yeah, I
so
understand where you're coming
this-
from. I mean, at
this
the end of the day, it's
concerns
up to
me.
you, but I think the west side is going to be a big drop, and I don't think there's not very much coverage, and we're possibly going to skyline and get fucked operation whatever style.
The problem is if we drop here at 2451, for instance, we'd have to essentially bounce between cover somehow.
JP,
And then
would you like
also-
a recommendation?
Yes, in just a second. Let me just talk this out real quick.
Alright.
And then also we'd have this whole hill here that pretty much blocks our view of this entire area.
I fucking hate making this. Like, we're the army. Where's our drone footage?
What-
I fucking hate these maps. Okay, yeah.
What about right here, JP? Drop right here. You have concealment from the ridge line to the northeast. That way they can't see you dropping at that hilltop. And then you can move along that ridge line and get a better elevation and find better cover in order to observe the town itself.
Where are you pointing,
I
Cootie?
drew an X on it. Hill 24229.
Yeah, copy. Let's see.
How
Yeah, that's
far
good
is
too.
2425 from
Each
the AO?
each grid square is 100
100.
meters squared. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. So it'd be about 800 to 1 click out from.
Do we have intel on where this warlord is at? Is he coming from the north or the
We
south?
don't
Do we not know? No, unknown. Because the north is good because we can do an ambush here. This is fucking great if we had
Well,
to. But we're doing recon, but yeah.
No, we're doing recon and we're also doing JTAG, right? We're not
Mhm.
doing
Yes.
close
No,
quarters
you're not,
combat.
we're not meant to be engaging. We're meant to be observing. and calling
So
out.
here's my thought. I like the east, but I do think it's going to put us in a situation we're going to get in close quarters combat because even though yes, our enemy is significantly less trained,
Intelligent.
I am going to say that I think the dumbest people would even put a patrol going through this forest, going up this hill. Also, this little area right here really fucking bugs me. That looks like a bunker, and if my
True.
TAC 2 experience hasn't changed, like I just don't want to get caught out by that.
Copy.
Then
Okay.
again, there's also this, but on the flip side is if we land on 2429 and we pull back here and we follow the ridge, we can pop up here.
Yeah, that's
And-
good. That's good eyesight. That's the highest elevation as well.
Yeah,
so
so
that's
we can
that's not a
look
bad
down.
idea. You know
So
what?
what do
Yeah,
you
let's
think
just
about that?
fucking do it. Let's do it.
Alright,
That's
sounds
the
good.
highest ridge. We're good. Yeah,
Okay,
I think
so
so.
where are we dropping
And
at?
it's 2429.
Copy.
Right? Cool. All right, let's do it. Let's grab our shit.
Everybody over here. JP, you're gonna give the mission briefing, everybody, and then I'm gonna TP everybody out.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Sure you grab any last, write any notes to your loved ones. I'm just kidding.
Make
But
sure
you
you're
can
on
still do it at whatever that fire control.
channel 3
on
block
raid
3.
is.
Yep. We're
3-3.
I'll be there. 3-2-3-3.
Charlie.
I didn't hear anything.
Gibbs
but I heard
radio
something,
check.
so- Alright, there we go.
Heard you.
Leathers.
Heard.
JP! JP! Come
Hey,
brief your
Gibbs,
people.
what's your weight at? Are you at a 37 still, or are you at 35?
Isn't that
Are we doing one?
12?
12,
It's 8.
right?
Yeah,
Or
12.
14?
What are you checking?
Long range
Okay,
cast
we'll do
channel.
the default
Long range
cast.
cast channel is going to be Cass, which is 12.
So 12.
Radio
my
check,
game
Cass.
just froze. One sec.
Let me try.
So my radios now work when I put them in certain ears, but now they don't want to. I can't switch them easily. Oh no, never mind. That just completely destroyed the. God, fucking, I hate this goddamn game. Okay. Give me a radio check on the long range.
Oh my god, I'm lagging. I gotta relog.
For me as well.
Already check.
Radio check, Cass.
Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, Bornstein's relogging. Correct?
Yeah, Bornstein will be reinserted whenever. he
We're
gets
10
back in.
over.
I think so. I don't know, dude. My shit. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's
Okay,
fucked up.
I'll TP you back whenever you get back in.
Alright. Alright, listen up. Everyone open up your map.
No, that's not the wrong button. Okay, soon.
Reference southwest, the town of Sakha.
Oh.
And then to call in close air support to take down priority targets and specifically an enemy warlord that is going to be coming into the town and taking position there. We are not meant to get into any close combat, so we are not weapons free. We're going to try to hold our weapons as close to ourselves as possible unless we absolutely need to. No trenches. We're going to try to use natural concealment and cover as best as we can. If we start taking contact, we're going to break because we're in a bad spot.
Okay, I put some RPs down for you if that's okay.
Does everyone understand what I said?
Affirm.
Affirm.
Leathers?
Yeah, copy.
Okay.
So ROE is basically. Do we have a set ROE? Basically, if we get into any kind of contact, we're just gonna break.
We're going to break contact, but if we take fire, return fire. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Kind of standard
yeah.
protocol. Okay.
defend yourself, you know?
Mhm.
But
Do not fire unless fired upon.
Yep. Basically, your entire job here is this call in Cass. If we take contact, the objective is basically return fire if we're shot at, and then pull back to a better secure area where we can get eyes on the compound again.
Alright, I've had a little bit of practice with this. I certainly could use more, but I know Bornstein has had quite a lot of practice with this.
Why do I have tunnel vision?
I don't need to even pretend to think that Leathers doesn't, Leathers knows how to do this shit
Getting a
easy.
circle around your character.
Gibbs,
Yeah. Just like the
I'm
eyes
gonna
are all
give
blurry.
Cass,
Yep.
Coop, you're in charge of Cass.
What I would
today.
do, go into your
You want me to do
settings,
Cass?
go to
Yeah,
configure,
you're gonna be calling in targets.
video,
Okay.
and then
I'm used to giving
uh,
orders
I
to
would reset,
orders, but you know.
You were infidel
your
last
shit on your
op,
video.
weren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Reset your video settings.
I thought you had very
that
similar
glitch.
voices, but I was like, is that Gibbs? Is Gibbs calling in artillery and Cass and
Do we actually have a pilot here to do that, or
No,
are we just
I'm gonna have Coop go
faking it?
whoosh, 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 and I'm
okay?
gonna TP
No
all
sweat,
of
no
us.
sweat. I mean, if you, I'd be happy to do it. I'll just pretend I have a long-range radio.
We're already at 10:13, so I.
Yeah,
for
I
Cass,
suggest
I'm
we
gonna
get
be
rolling
using-
out.
For Cass, I'm gonna be using the AI Cass. All right, I'm gonna TP us all out.
Please stand by.
Coop,
Yes, sir.
start going whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
So the 360.
360 security watching northwest.
360 security.
Southwest.
South.
Northeast. My video's all weird.
All right.
Lima Charlie for 3-3.
Riley and JP. Riley and JP. Gibbs.
Brilliant.
See?
Yeah, Riley.
What?
Up.
Early West. Do we want to sound battle buddies real quick?
Yeah. Oh no, it's a little late for that, but
Yeah, we should know.
We can-
Leathers
we
is
can
with
just-
me, obviously, and then Cougar
Alright.
with Gibbs.
hold
Alright.
on.
This
Everyone,
guy.
I want radio checks because literally no one moved when I called that out on the radio.
I did.
Chin up.
Coop.
Chin up.
Okay.
Coop up.
Gibbs is up. Okay. Gibbs.
Gibbs is up.
All right. Leathers.
Leathers.
Okay. Leathers is up. All right. All right, guys. We're gonna move in a file. We're gonna do a
Okay.
10-meter spacing, and we're gonna move quick. All right.
Copy.
Affirm.
Try not to skyline. All right. Let's go.
Got it.
AR
Up in
second
front.
man. AR second man.
AR second. AR second.
Move
AR
up,
second.
Move up.
Whoever's AR, get up on front.
Leathers go second.
You want both ARs?
Nah, I just have one. Gibbs heading up there at the second. Leathers will have rear.
Yeah, I'll trail it.
Gibbs, you're crouch walking.
Yeah, Cougar crouch too.
You're still crouching,
Oh,
Gibbs.
sorry.
Go ahead and move up behind Centeno, Gibbs. Make sure we get our spacing, guys.
10 meters. 10 meters. Yep. Oh, shit. Guess no, that's not.
Alright, we're approaching RP1. We're gonna head south to RP2.
All right, guys. We're gonna head south as soon as we hit RP. All right, y'all here. We're gonna head south, get RP2, move to RP3.
Copy RP2, RP3. Eyes on town.
All right. File. Moving now.
Moving Tom now.
Moving.
Moving. Moving south. Keep going, keep going.
Yep. Just trying to get a little bit of space.
These beer goggles on my screen are fucking annoying. Keep your head on a swivel. They used to always say that when I was playing hockey. I would fuck motherfuckers up who didn't. Shifting south, RP3.
He gave the guy who hasn't slept in 3 days ass.
Dude, my sleep. I've been waking up at 2:30 every fucking morning.
I keep waking up at 5 in the morning because Tessa takes all the blankets.
That hoe, dude. Do you sleep on the the 1 foot of the bed, like on the very edge?
No, but I wake up and just my
Going
kids
low,
covered in
going low.
blankets.
Going low. I used to do that.
You heard that?
I'll find a better girlfriend. Who doesn't steal my identity? Fucking hoes. Alright, scanning ridge, southwest.
Yeah, I'm getting low as well.
I'm up. Right on standby.
Copy.
Please tell me we're not short holding next to that one goddamn tree. Alright, let's short hold next to the one fucking tree. So JP, I love you, man, but you picked a single tree.
Well, where, do you want to look at this? I'm talking about getting concealment. There's a tree here. There's a tree up there. People have brains. They can use them. I trust my guys, Coots.
I'll catch the bullets.
I just don't want to die if it's done in the mock.
I'll just use I'll
You're starting to
I'll just
believe.
use Koob's body as a sandbag.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
We gotta do some Matrix shit here, my boys. It's like I can stop a speeding bullet like once.
How we doing with stamina, guys?
I'm green.
Throw these footballs right over the mountains.
Are my ARs green?
Not quite.
Leathers.
Okay.
Leathers, you green yet?
Hey, Leathers, how you doing on stamina? Hey,
That's
Leathers.
good. He responded. He said good.
Okay, he's good. He's good.
All right, I'm ready.
Squad, file on me. Headed to
Alright, Mark Schnell,
RP4.
good
Are you
to go.
talking on the radio, dude? Because we don't hear you.
What? Not
I
at
heard
all?
him. I heard
No,
him.
I think I can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Are you on
radio.
3-3?
Yes, I am on
Yeah, we're on
3-3.
3-3. Is your
Can you
thing
hear me,
shut?
Bornstein?
Negative.
Yeah.
3-3.
Yeah, it's your.
Oh, God.
3-3, radio check.
Yep.
I.
I'm Charlie.
You hear me?
Oh, I see. I see what's happening.
Oh, you're on the 152. You multi.
Alright,
you-
it's auto switching to my long range.
Oh, all right,
Squad,
you gotta
file
get
up
to
on me.
push the
Moving to
top,
RP4.
fine.
Wait for him.
Switch
I'll wait for
on.
Gibbs, and then I'll catch.
Yeah,
I'll catch
alright.
a bit of spacing.
Moving.
Falling behind me, Bornstein.
Last move.
Man, you and Bornstein are just having a fucking field day up to those assholes.
Yeah, I know. He was just grab assing me. It's okay. You can go in front of me. It's like, oh, I want to get there.
Listen up. We're gonna hit these rocks. We're gonna short halt. Bornstein, I want you up on me.
So damn, Coop, we got 24 hours to kill Hodges tomorrow, bro. You're fucking excited.
I told Jess, I was like, tomorrow we embark on the great crusade.
Yeah, my mom's
Which we
like,
have served in
"That's
these many
dumb." I was
months.
like,
The
"You're
eyes of the
dumb,
world are
Mom."
upon you. The hopes and prayers of liberty-loving people everywhere are with you.
You just don't understand, Mom. Copy, watching south southeast.
Bornstein up on me.
Copy up on you. What's up? Oh, let me get a fucking orientation where the fuck we're at. For RP4 looking northeast. Okay, copy. Okay, so over this little ridge, we're gonna see like the fucking south end of the town, which is no good because that's not an entrance. So this warlord fuck isn't gonna be coming in through that road. That's the main issue here.
You could be coming in from any of those roads.
Second?
You could be
Oh, well,
coming
not
from
this
any of those
road.
roads. We
I mean,
don't
this
know, we
road's
don't
a
know where
dead
he
end.
lives. He could live in that village, bro. We fucking know.
I mean,
Maybe
why would
somebody's
he?
meeting
Is
there.
he driving or is he walking?
He's
Like
going on foot.
Oh, he's going on foot. So
Yes.
he's green. Okay. Greta Thunberg told him. Copy. Okay.
He does not want to get Princess Diana.
Okay. Well, I can't see Dick from here, so we're gonna have to move up to that rock probably. To
No, for
northeast.
sure, yeah. I was just wanted
Right
you
there.
up because I don't want to do this with the full squad behind.
Copy. You want to go with me up here?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's roll.
I'm going with you guys too.
Roger.
Squad good and hold there. We're pushing
I
up.
still can't see Dick. Let's keep moving.
All right, Roger.
This is the fucking I fucking hate
If we
these
got,
goddamn
we gotta go
fucking...
prone. Let's go prone.
Copy. I think we're. I'm gonna look east real quick. I don't see shit.
All right, let's pull up left here. Pull up
Copy.
left here.
Left. Here's a nice pebble to die by. Okay, I got we're cresting a little bit. I got a ridge,
All right,
northeast.
let's go prone right up here.
500.
Right on me.
Copy prone. My fat ass does, damn.
This is so much easier in real life.
I'm coming, Siren.
Hey, there's some foliage up ahead.
He said.
You want to see if we can try to
We
reach
also
that
can
foliage?
Hit that too right there. There's another hilltop right there.
Okay.
We can probably crouch from here.
All right, let's crouch
Yeah,
then.
we can definitely crouch from here.
I've been skipping out of my PT.
I can tell.
I'm like red.
Gotta get Bornstein a second. He's being a fat ass.
You look like
No
you're
worries.
diving down there.
What do you say?
Do you have eyes on?
You were diving like it was the first down you were just about to get. Like, ah, belly flop.
We might have
This
to-
hilltop is a lot bigger than I remember.
we might have to push left even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to have the guys link up with us first?
Yeah, that's
since
probably a
we're
good idea.
good to hear. We're getting
Alright,
kind of
Bornstein.
separated. Yep.
Do you want to head back, grab them, and meet us here?
Just tell them on the radio to move northeast.
I'd rather you go back because you know the way.
Okay,
I don't
I'll
want
be your
them to just start
dispatch.
running like lemmings down.
I'll be here. in a sec.
Lemmings.
Dude, I trust them a lot, but I really do think if I let them just try to run over here, they're gonna come in a straight line
I
in
mean, you
Skyline.
got leathers.
Leathers is acting as a trooper right now.
Yeah, but
I
leathers
know I
knows his
make
shit.
calls and Leathers stays quiet.
Squad, Bornstein is moving to pick you all up. Do not shoot him.
This isn't Tarkov. He's not eating croutons right now.
You never know, man. I was eating croutons, then I instantly died. Push up right there and see what we can see.
Yep.
Last man.
Probably gonna have to take this ridge line right there and see what we can see from there.
Okay, yep.
We're getting
Alright, hold on.
within-
Let's wait. Let's
We're
let
getting
everybody
within
come.
fuck distance too, though.
I mean, at this point, we don't have a choice. I'm glad we didn't take the other way, though. Look at that.
Oh,
No
yeah.
foliage
The
whatsoever.
other thing too is look over there. You would have taken the death pass.
We would have had a pretty damn good visual up there, though.
You say that, but I've been up there and I've looked down with my fog all the way up, like all the way off, and you still can't see shit. This is so far away that you can't see shit. Look at this beautiful clusterfuck.
Bring it down low.
Look at this beautiful
Okay,
clusterfuck behind you.
Low, 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 low.
Look at it.
Alright, guys, hold here.
Holding now, there's 360.
Alright, I'm gonna have him hold right there. What's up?
I got southeast.
Get right there, huh?
You want to move there?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
With you,
And,
Coops.
File.
File time now.
Foul time now. We're moving northeast.
Moving time now, north. We got a patrol directly ahead.
Hey, he's calling about patrol.
We have a
Patrol
patrol
directly ahead. Halt.
northeast directly across from us. It looks like a squad.
Point at it.
Oh, I have eyes on. I have eyes on. They're about probably 500,
Eyes
600
on?
meters out. They're moving away from
Eyes
us.
on patrol. I see.
800
Looks like
meters out.
Taliban, AK-47s. No
Yep, eyes on.
RPGs or anything.
JP, we're gonna have
seen.
eyes on the village up from over here because I can see part of the village right now.
Bearing
it's
is 47, they're
bearing
800
47.
meters out.
Alright.
We're currently unaware of our presence.
Copy.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
Bornstein.
moving northeast away from us.
Bornstein,
Say again.
I want these guys. I want one AR this way. Facing this way. Looking southeast, one northwest. I want 360 security, and then Coops coming up to me.
So you just want to do it like a wedge, heavy left, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Just a real quick
What-
tip.
hey,
We're probably
we're
better
gonna
to
do a
get
little-
everybody
little
online
baby
because we
wedge.
need to take contact.
One AR on each side, okay?
Okay.
Alright.
So when you guys get
Well, I got my vector up
there is,
for I'm gonna get my clearance. I got enemy route correction.
I'm in front. Alright, spread it. Get on my little. See, good shit. Yeah, okay, good guys, good.
I'm black on stamina, but
It's all good. You're calling.
I'll be fine. My
You have
defense
great
is having a
eyes from
hard
here,
time.
dude. And also, I can see enemy contacts in the village.
Say again.
I have eyes on
Okay,
enemy
so
contacts in
we're
the
gonna
village.
Roger.
Yeah, they
How
being-
good's our view up
Yeah, I
here,
see,
Coots?
It's pretty damn good. The only thing we can't see is the northeast end of town.
Alright, well, we'll just be sure to bomb the shit out of it more.
No, we're only here to bomb the
You
warlord.
hear me on that?
Yeah,
So we
so-
got with RPG and
Or we're not getting priority targets?
I mean, we're eyeing priority targets, but the main thing is killing him. We're just getting an idea of what enemy assets are in the area.
Alright,
Hey,
Coov, up on
Do
me.
you,
On my right.
Sam,
Yep, on your right.
do you think that guy bearing 5'3" with RPG on his back with the other guy, do you think they're guarding the front of that building? Do you think that's our HVT? I'm trying to look into the windows. I don't see anything at the moment from this angle.
Contacts.
Gibbs, Leathers, go ahead and take 360 security. I don't want you on binocs. I want you on your guns, making sure we're not getting snuck up on.
Covering north to west.
Yeah, east and south.
I got two times infantry, one on the roof, one in the open near the compound, on the southwest side or southeast side.
Would you like me to get grids on those buildings?
Go ahead and let's get you some grids for reference. So if you see someone walking with the HVT, you can do a quick reference.
JP, do you see that compound with the low wall next to the telephone pole on the T intersection of that road?
I
Oh,
see
yep,
that
patrol
patrol.
just
They're
above it.
moving
That's
now.
863 meters out.
863
Yeah,
meters.
the closest building to us along the T intersection of that road next to the
Yep,
telephone
see.
poles.
Right side.
Left side closest building to us is 912 meters out.
912 meters right. Next compound right.
Next compound right, 980 meters.
Roger. And then 1033. I see that squad is moving from left to right, northwest to
Seen.
southeast.
I marked it. Scan the ridge east just for
What would you like me to be doing currently, Centeno?
Just start writing down reference grids
Grids?
for
Okay.
easy reference for yourself. Warren, seen anything look like our HVT?
Judging by those guys standing outside, I'm gonna say it's probably that 3-story right there. I see in some of the windows, I don't see anything, but the lights are on. Or it's gonna be one of the buildings to the closer to us, to the southwest, the 1 to 2 stories with the lights off. If it was me, I would just call in a clusterfuck bomb, southwest to northeast on those 3 buildings. Just because there's Taliban standing outside of it.
Coots,
So
what's our ROE? Do we know if
They're
there's
already
any civilians in there?
This area is probably clear of all civilians.
Yeah, so I would just
Probably,
call 'em the big
or
guns,
for
and I would
sure?
hit those 3
Well,
buildings.
It's really unknown at this point. Like, we know that the fucking insurgent group is kind of taking over this village. We believe that they kicked out civilians, but there might be some civilian presence, or we're not sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I see another Haji bearing 5-5 on the southeast side of the road, and I see that compound.
Yeah,
south of
small
the guy with
compound,
RPG
one of
on his
the-
back. He's
one of the
standing up
building.
front.
On top of the building to the right of that guy you saw? If you can see him.
Yeah, seen. Okay, so I would call in a strike, and I would recommend south to north, starting at that
We haven't
compound
seen him enter in yet. We're going to be seeing him enter in.
to that 3-story, essentially.
We have to wait for the HVT to arrive.
Right, but if you want to get the grid coordinates of that compound,
Oh,
then the
I see.
grid coordinates of
him.
that 3-story, when you call in that 9 line, you're
Done.
going to give him the, you're going to recommend from this grid coordinate to that grid coordinate, south to north. And then you're going to give him a reference on what your
Sentinel.
target is.
I'll also have
So-
you, if you have a pen and paper, I'll have you also write these down just in case like I get hit in the middle of this.
Yeah, and then you're going to want to write
Okay.
down where we're at in relation to where we're calling in. So you're going to say, like, nearest friendly targets are southwest.
Yeah, where we would be
this many meters away. You're gonna want to write down
865 meters southwest of their
Yeah.
position. Okay.
write
I'll
down
write that
our
down.
elevation over MSL, and you're gonna want to write the target elevation over MSL.
Bornstein.
And then don't forget, you're gonna want to call in the
Leathers, go ahead and give me a check-in. You good?
essentially after
Green.
he strikes.
Roger.
It's not so much of an issue
Roger, out.
because they don't have AA capabilities or anything, but it might be helpful.
So it's all right. So let me look at this.
Bornstein, there's a patrol moving into that forest.
Point at it.
also,
Is that the one we were looking at earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
let me know when you're ready for the grid on that one right there, that compound, and I'll let you know what it is.
Go.
The grid of that compound building is as follows. It is 3704 tag 4353. We are 865 meters southwest of that position. I'm trying to figure out how to read the elevation on the vector, so
Hit your
You're gonna want
keep-
to. What you'd want to do is connect it to your micro dagger,
it's connected. It's
and
connected.
it'll tell you.
So I think our current elevation is 2397, and that's 2236. So is that what
Yes,
I'll
our
call in?
elevation is 2397.
Mhm.
Okay. Our elevation is 2397. So when a called in or someone calls in, we'll say our elevation is 2397. The target elevation is 2236. Like, will we call it in like that or what?
Yeah,
Okay. Let me write that down real quick.
more or less. Let me see if I've got anything to mark us with, like an
How do
IR.
you
Yeah, I've got an
connect-
IR grenade too, so you can say we're marked with a IR grenade and all.
I have a
I
strobe.
also have a strobe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how the
Yeah, what's
fuck
up?
do you attach your goddamn micro dagger to your
Okay,
vector? I
so
don't remember.
all right, let me do you a crash course real quick.
Okay.
Make sure we got good security. So all right, configure micro dagger.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to pull up.
Oh.
Or
Being
you
an
can just
ass.
open it to where it's large on your screen and click the L
Alright, yep,
by
okay.
the time, and click
So-
connect to.
So you see. Oh, did you do that? Yeah, connect to, and then it connects to it automatically. And then to look at something and get a grid, you hold tab and R for a few seconds, and then you'll tab out, and it'll show you all the information.
Eyes on the HVT.
Where?
heading-
DDD. We're 3Ds. Oh, is that
heading
them walking
northeast.
south up the road?
He's heading northeast from south side,
South to north,
760,
copy. I
706
see-
meters out. Looks like there's an entourage.
Yeah, is he the one in the front with the camo? I assume. I see a
don't think it
PKM in the
matters
rear.
because a lot of bombs are gonna kill all of it. So let's just see where he ends up, and that's what we'll bomb.
Dora me up. Dora me up. Daryovchuk.
Of that compound that I pointed out in the left, that where those two guards are standing outside, is 3689 4431. I already called it out earlier, I believe. So let me know if you need those number again.
No, just at this point, get ready to do it.
Okay. I'll do my best to call it. I'd probably call it in right now, actually. Also,
on
note
you.
that there's a full patrol, direct east.
Kuv, we got you.
Send it to you.
We'll
Alright.
keep you spotted. Just
See-
start
Alright.
giving the call.
Probably be better
I
to wait till
see
we see where he
times
goes.
4
You don't want to call
infantry.
on a bad strike.
Okay, you just want to. Well, all right.
They're
What's
coming
your
our
orders,
way.
Sentinel?
Did you say he was leaving the town, or
No,
that he was
he's
meeting someone?
entering the town.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, hold off on that.
All right, hold off.
God damn, he's lagging. Are you moving him closer? Is that what you're doing?
What?
Are you moving him
I'm not,
closer?
dude. If I was moving him, I wouldn't be able to hear you right now. I'm not
Oh, fair
touching
point.
him. Me, he's not lagging at all. He's just walking in the road.
Gibbs, check in.
Gibbs is green.
Leathers, check in.
Up.
Roger, out.
So what's the call sign I'm calling to? Eagle 1? Or what?
Yeah, you're
Godfather?
calling Eagle 1.
Okay.
Be advised, I'm tracking this patrol. I've lost visual on him.
So what kind of what
Roger.
kind of bombardment do you want to call in? Like, what do you want me to say? Just guns and bombs or something?
Yeah. That's what I'd say.
Gibbs, what was that patrol moving? What direction?
Last seen east, northeast. Pointing in that direction. They were coming toward us. Never mind, eyes on. They're shifting currently northeast.
Just
Following
rolled.
a ravine.
Entering a building.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and call that.
Yep,
in.
eyes on.
1, 2, 3. I count 6.
We're Misfit 3.
Yep.
Alright, good.
Yeah, we're missing.
Okay. Sorry, hey, I'm double checking stupid shit, but I'm just making sure.
You're fine, dude. It's stressful.
Misfit 3.
To Eagle 1, how copy?
This is Eagle 1, Misfit 3, send traffic over.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, we are going to be requesting a fire mission here shortly. Let us know when you're ready for some numbers and grids. Over.
Copy, standing by for Casper. Oh, standing by for Casper. That's like fucking
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, the coordinates for the guns and bombs run will be as follows. 3, 6, 8, 9, TAC. 4, 4, 3, 1. Over.
Copy, say again.
The grid coordinates for the fire mission for guns and bombs are as follows. 3, 6, 8, 9, TAC. 4, 4, 3, 1. Elevation will be as follows. 2, 2, 3, 1. Our position in correlation to it, break is 865 southwest of that position.
Give him the recommended bearing on attack vector.
Tell me you're going. Yeah.
What direction?
Misfit
Tell 'em
3
what
Eagle 1,
direction.
recommended bearing is 51.
Give him an egress.
You need to tell me which point of attack. Am I moving northeast to southwest? Am I moving south to north, east to west?
Yeah.
I would
give
say
him an
I would say
egress
probably
point.
southwest to northeast.
Alright, call it up.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, your egress will be southwest to northeast. How copy?
Eagle 1 copies, I'll stand by for explosions, over.
Affirm. Misfit 3 standing by. Over. CAS incoming.
To Eagle 1, what is our
Time to target. Over.
Time to target 1 mic, over.
Affirm out.
Roger. Coordinates received. Cast is inbound.
CAS. 1 mic.
You're ready for the fireworks. Woo! Auf Wiedersehen.
Squad.
Alright, we got squad just in front of
northeast
us.
direct of our position. 654 meters out. Looks like they're moving back towards the ruins. We're gonna
See?
hold position.
Want calling another one?
This is
Yeah,
Eagle 1
repeat,
to
repeat.
Misfit 3. Was that effective on target, over?
Coof, repeat, repeat, repeat.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, repeat, repeat, repeat. Good effect so far. Out.
Oh, look at this hot dog calling out on the fucking air.
Copy that. Strike aircraft on the way.
It looks like a whole CS squad. It's
It's alright,
Actually,
they're
no,
moving away
technically
from us
fire
for
team.
now.
Oh
so-
yeah, I see the guy moving up the ridge. He's got his gun up at 50. Northeast, moving northeast.
Alright guys, when we egress out of here, we're gonna move southwest. We're going to go prone. We're gonna do this slow. Once we get behind the ridge, we'll start moving to a crouch run.
Hey, have him adjust onto that squad. Yeah, he missed.
Go ahead and
Give him the
adjust the
grid on
target up
that- on
more
that ridge.
northeast. Try to get a closer grid on that.
Right there.
Confirm.
And if possible, have them towards a.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1. How copy? Over.
This is Eagle 1, send your traffic, Misfit 3.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, we are requesting another fire mission at the following coordinates. How copy? Over.
Send cords over.
Coordinates are as follows. 3715 break. 4448. Over. Elevation is also 2234. You are going to be going southwest to northeast. We are around 900 meters southwest of that position.
Copy, so to confirm you want me to adjust 20 meters north and 30 meters to the east. Over.
Affirm, over and out.
Copy that. Strike aircraft on the way. Out.
Time to target.
Like
Like
3
nine.
seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
there it
yeah.
is.
There we go.
Nice.
Misfit 3 to Eagle 1, good effect on target. Out.
Eagle copies. We are returning to base. Bingo 1 fuel. Over.
All right, we're gonna pull out here.
Cool. Cast is out.
Squad, we are going
Confirm,
to
open up.
egress southwest, stay prone. Once we are over the ridge, we're going to move to a crouch run. Is that understood? Over.
Copy. Moving
Paper.
prone southwest, then moving crouch run.
All right, let's move.
Progressing now. Good work, boys.
I thought that A-10 bomb wasn't gonna make it there for a second over the fucking hilltop. I was
I know,
watching
I
it
saw that,
go
it
on
was
in.
close.
And just
There's some
boom.
garbage man throwing out the garbage for the night, and he just looks up and fucking missile just pounds him in the head.
That was your last strike, by the way, and you didn't kill the commander at the first two, and that last one just fucking killed all of them.
That was
nice.
a good one, that last one.
You guys did the best one for last.
It's like some Fairchild Industries highlight reel.
Ryan Stam.
Yeah.
Second?
No. Or Stam.
Damn's black. Where's that go?
Squad, short halt, rested
Yeah,
up.
we're chubbers.
Pull 360,
We
please.
crested that hill enough to
How
where
much
we can.
you want?
Yeah,
route once we
360
get
guys,
up.
360.
Yeah, I think we
Stay
can
prone.
roll now.
We can. We're just gonna get our stamina back, then we'll start
Got
moving.
it, I got southwest.
منتظر up. شنیدم.
Are we green, guys?
Yep.
I'm good.
All right,
good
let's
go.
go. Up, crouch.
Up, crouch, moving southwest.
All right, file up on Bornstein.
What spacing do you want?
Just go ahead and let's do 5 meters.
5 meters, copy.
spacing, heard.
I'm gonna press in front of you.
Copy, moving in front. I got west.
Roger.
Looking by the trees.
Roger.
We good to stand, or are we still rolling?
We're gonna do this smart. So rather be smart.
Copy that.
Ready my stamina.
We got movement. West. Flash.
Movement, west.
Moving in quick.
Moving west. You want me to? I see. Scene. 50 meters. What do you want?
Ready to engage.
Hold fire.
They got guns raised. They're moving in position. We should engage right now.
Fuck that. Heard 40 coming out. We keep moving? Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
gotta get mortars.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Catch it up, mortars, we got it.
Keep moving. Southwest, southwest. Move, move, move.
Advise we smoke.
Nah, I already threw a smoke.
Actually, negative. That'll mark our location, negative.
I mean, it won't mark ours per se.
I mean, they're not gonna see where the fuck we're at. And they already definitely heard where we're at. Those Hodges down there, but they don't have
Squad
range.
egress south by southwest. Move into that little rocky
South,
crag.
southwest, moving where we were. Guns up, southwest.
I'm on you.
Guns up.
Guns up.
Alright. I'm pushing around this little pebble. I'm going straight down. Dicks up for Harambe, let's do it.
Alright. Index.
Copy index.
Everybody rally
Index,
up on
index.
there.
Some pretty fucking good violence action at the end there.
Good shit.
Thinking we did have two ARs and 240 mics just going.
Hell yeah. Here's our glow stick campfire.
I'm okay. Didn't even take any shots.
Yeah, me neither. I got lucky with that. I had a few tracers fly over my head, but wherever.
As soon as I saw them, I started popping their faces off.
Alright, everybody take
Yeah.
me. Look at that beautiful fucking town out there.
What town? I'm just kidding. Boom! Yeah, I know. I know you're about
God,
to
JSRS
eradicate
is
it.
great.
Alright. Everybody. For the last time, 2019, we're doing our last AAR for our SPs.
Damn, I've been in the cav a long time. Holy shit.
Same, bro. 2013, motherfucker.
2014, bro.
Leather's been
I
here
mean,
the
I
longest.
How about
pauses in
2012,
between, but
bitch?
Leathers has been
Damn,
here before
son.
all of us. Leathers been here in 2011.
We are old, bro.
So, starting
Bird.
off with, let's go with Leathers. Since you're the man who I know has a call in the single best cast I've ever met in my life, I want you to give us pros and cons of tonight and any additional comments.
Well, pros, good accountability. I know my team leader was checking in with me frequently. I think that accountability and command and control was good throughout. For cons, there were a number of things that I would just suggest we kind of put on a backlog of things to work on, without belaboring any of them. I'll just touch on two that I think would be good to work on soon. One of those is route planning, with an idea, particularly planning for how we want to egress, after the action. And the second point, I guess, is similar, and that is thinking through how we're going to use our formation to help in the ingress process. Those are two things I think we could work on and improve generally. One more I'll mention: use of supporting element at the objective rally point to support the observation. So those would three good things we could work on.
All right, Gibbs. Gibbs.
I have nothing.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, man, he's gonna shit on me.
All right, Kuv.
All right, let me just write this last thing down. If you can come back to me in just 1 second.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
Bornstein.
Yeah, I think we did good staying calm. I think it's good practice. You guys definitely did a good job considering a lot of you guys, especially have never done JTAC or anything, and I don't think any of us are actually qualified to be doing JTAC, so that's really good. One thing I would like to point out is definitely decisiveness is important, and then two, you have to consider that the A-10 pilot is in a cockpit flying in a super light aircraft, and what you always want to do is ask for a readback on what you just said, because you know, he could mishear
you. saw me
you.
Demonstrate that with the clusters.
Right, and if you fuck up like 1 or 2 grid coordinates and you transpose those, and he hears them incorrectly, and he's gonna kill you or drop it on a completely different target. So like when I did that, remember Centeno the first time we did 9 lines, I was fucking around with you, and I would read back like the wrong grid coordinate just to see if you were paying attention.
I said 3, 3, 9, 0.
Right.
You'd be like 3,
and
9,
honestly,
3,
that's
3.
important
I'd be
because
like,
this is the human element. And like tomorrow in the 24-hour op, if our A-10 pilot's been up for 16 hours and you're reading a grid coordinate to him and he fucks up 1 or 2 different things, it's it's a game changer.
It could be a bad day.
Yeah, it's a bad day.
Here's something I'll throw in on top of that comment. Gibbs, were you in the military?
Negative.
Okay, so Leathers and I understand this. Whenever you are running on no sleep and going on like day 1 or 2 or fucking 5, you start like going loopy, and that shit happens a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I remember last year's 24-hour op, and like obviously I'm not a vet or anything, but like I'm like, this is as real as it gets without me, getting into the shit. And I've like mentally it fucks me up, and you got to be on your game at all times, and you can't assume that the person heard you or knows what the fuck you're talking about, or they're in an A-10 and you're on a long range radio, but there could be you don't know if they're hearing you loud and clear or what's going on. So yeah, that's all I have to say is definitely just ask for readbacks, things like that. Definitely like the 9-line templates always helped me out when I was starting to do this kind of stuff. But I thought it was really good. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Cast on my wall next to me, so.
Dude, same. I need to do this shit.
It's like some Pinterest type shit.
May I offer one thing there? In the heat of battle, if you've taken the time to set up like we did, you got the vector out, you figured your distance, you wrote everything down, and that attack comes in, and now bombs fell, whatever, the enemy's stirring, they're shooting back, everybody's waking up, and you want to reattack, right? You don't have the luxury of taking all that time to now get your tools out, figure it all, write it down, and so if it's not something you do all the time, it's going to be hard, right? So let me just suggest, if you find yourself in that situation, it's okay to just ask for a reattack, and you can do that relative to the target they just attacked. That's what a reattack is, right? So just really simply, you could say reattack offset left or offset right, and then a distance, and with that much, and maybe some extra talk on instructions and remarks, they're back on that target, and you didn't spend a lot of time, right?
Absolutely.
That's something that goes out to you too, Kuv. I'm not telling you did bad today because you didn't, but you were definitely giving artillery commands over the long range instead of air support. You said repeat.
Okay.
That's my bad. I told him to say repeat.
And other than that, you did pretty damn good for your limited experience in calling CAS. Another thing too to remember too is instead of doing the whole readjust bearing of grid, because then even as a player in ARMA, if you start giving a pilot a grid, they have to look at their map, figure out where that point they're hitting. If they bomb something, you can easily just go, I need you to adjust plus 20 north, plus 20 north, plus or add 40 west, like, and then they'll know what they need to adjust next time for that bomb run. That's
definitely.
I want to say you want to let them know as well what their target is. Like you want to say the target is the 3-story building, and it is infantry in the open, or
they can see pretty
technical,
damn well from that cockpit.
or light armor, in the woods or some shit like that. But yeah, cool.
Alright, Kuv.
Alright, I'm ready. So I'll go with the only con that I had, and then I'll get into the pros. There's a few of those. The only con that I had was the lack of cover during movement. But I mean, that's just the terrain. This is so it's not really anyone's specific fault, but it's just the shit of the terrain. I don't like traversing big open fields like this where hills are
Yeah,
freaking on
right,
every
yeah.
side of you, because all it takes is one squad to crest and spot you, and it's like you're caught with your
Yeah.
pants down. Moving on to pros. When we got into that last engagement, I really liked what I saw. It took us a second to decide with whether we want to engage or not, and finally, I don't know if Centeno gave the order, but I basically told Gibbs, I was like, we're engaging, because they're pointing guns at us and they're ready. I was like, let's just do it, and we start firing. We
Yep.
had very, very good violence of action, because it took maybe, we had both ARs going off immediately, so yeah, that had effective suppression, and it took maybe
was great.
5 seconds before me and Bornstein were both hurling 40 mics down there. That really, really disrupted them and injured them.
Yep.
And it was good reactive contact, I'd say. We all knew our protocol and we all reacted well. We all got a lot of lead downrange very quickly. Other than that, when we were moving, traversing the terrain, we did have effective movement. We were doing a good file. Could work on our spacing a little bit, but that's mean like I'm a little drowsy and shit, and I mean half the time I'd be grabbing someone's ass on accident, or it happens. But and the other thing that I liked that I saw was we'd always pull security, always instinctively. We didn't even need an order half the time. We just all pull and grab our sectors and get cover and shit, and that's important. Really good to see. And the last thing that I had to comment on is generally, like, when it comes to leadership, was we had good, concise comms. I like to hear concise and decisive comms, and we knew where we had to go. We knew what RP we were going to. We knew what direction. We knew when, everything was. We were in the know, and that's very important. And on that, we had some echoing down the line, which that's important as well, and that was nice to see. And that's all I got.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick to relay this, JP, Schmidt
Yeah.
wanted me to tell you he's not mad at you, he's just disappointed.
But why?
I'm just relaying the what comes down from the PC to the PS. God, I can't fucking talk tonight. From the platoon sergeant, man.
Speak English. I can't. What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm just relaying what the platoon sergeant said, which is I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Oh, okay. You're breaking up.
If you don't come back here, I will fucking smite you. Alright. JP.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pros. You guys did fantastic. Oh, here, no. Actually, let's do cons. Yeah, I didn't like the terrain. But I
Not
mean, there's
meant
nothing
to.
you can do about that. Basis, just in defensive, my plan, I don't want to say my plan, I got some suggestions regardless, but I was the one that executed it. I was a little narrow-minded on this town. I didn't even think about the town behind us, which is Shukurkele or whatever, which is a fatal mistake on my part. I don't know if Cooch took into account of that, but
I did. I had a squad patrolling up there, and as soon as I heard the bombs going off, they started advancing our location.
gotcha. So that was my bad, but at the same time, I will say, why the fuck can't I see anything anymore? There we go. Pretty much any other approach, it just didn't feel like it was safe. 2687 was really high up. We would have got caught in the broadside. 2363, it looks like there's a bunker in the forest and there was patrols in the forest. I felt like there would have been patrols in the forest. 2429 could have possibly worked, but there was a patrol up that hill pretty much the entire time. 2451 was one of my original thoughts, but as we saw, there was a patrol up there as well. It was just kind of like, what shithole did you want to be a part of? And I felt like this was probably the less shitty of the shitholes.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That said, I do think we moved to our position pretty professionally. it was a little bit my bad. One of my personal cons was I kind of forgot the stamina bar existed. I think I've been playing too much Tarkov. And I just sort of sat down. I was like, okay, well, stamina usually comes back in 10 seconds, so we could just get moving. I was like, wait, this is Arma. So I kind of wish I caught on to the stamina management a little bit quicker, so we didn't have like that weird fucking sit around the single lone tree like it was Lion King. I also wish I thought about an egress out before the fact, because I was sitting there and I was looking at the HVT and I said to myself, oh shit, what about egress? Like, how do we get the hell out of here? Like, so I started looking at the map like, where are we gonna go? So I didn't like that I left that.
You've done half a battle plan basically. You figure out how we're gonna get there, you didn't figure out how we're gonna get out.
I didn't even think. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, we'll figure it out on the fly. That said, what I do want to say, one of my biggest pros was the team worked out really well. Y'all didn't even need me to say orders half the time. One thing that I really want to point out was when you guys called contact, my position, I didn't see anything. I could not see a thing. And when Bornstein said, hey, yo, they're calling contact, we stopped, we're taking our positions, everyone's got their positions. Bornstein said they're about 50, 60 out. I was like, okay. He says, what do you want us to do? And I said, I want us to hold fire unless we get shot at. Bases our ROEs. That said, the reason why I said that was because I couldn't see them, my thought process was maybe they haven't seen us. I did not want to get in a firefight while we were egressing because I felt like that would be dangerous. Especially if we continued the egress. But Bornstein made the call saying, no, fuck that, we need to fire around now, and then I don't know which AR
Actually, it wasn't me, that was
GitHub, I'm pretty sure.
Who made that call.
Uh-huh.
I just
went
call. Off after I heard the AR going off, which was great suppression, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic suppression. Regardless of who made the call, I appreciated it, because the fact of the matter is, leading an element, you can't know everything. It's one you need to trust that some your guys, especially the ones you've been fighting with for a while, are going to make one of those snap decisions correct. Because they have a little bit more intel than you, especially in that situation. We weren't in a wedge. We didn't all have the same sort of intel. So I just wanted to say I appreciated that. That was a good call out because I had no idea where they were. They were pretty much in defilade from me. So Bornstein and I kind of mortared them with 40 mics while the ARs laid the wrath of God upon them as if it was a Baptist church.
Yep.
So, yeah, great job, guys. I think it was fantastic. I'm sorry I wasn't, I guess, too zoned in today. I felt like I could have done better.
It's all good. Wait, you're coming to the 24-hour tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, get some rest, and I'll see you in the morning, bro.
All right,
you can't make it.
All right, Claire comes. The last thing I'm going to say is I think we all did amazing. For this whole year, we've seen a lot of changes. We've, I think, swapped 2 squad leaders this year. And now there's me. But I'm very much looking forward to 2020 and working with you guys and seeing how much better we can get as a squad.
Hell yeah.
Misfit for life.
For the last time in 2019, y'all are dismissed.
Cool. Thank you.